Good day, everybody. It's Max. This is Transport Fever to the Eurozone. Hey, Riga deserves a passenger line. That's right. So we're going to give them a passenger line today. It's going to be the Riga passenger line, and it's going to swing on through Gdansk, a little bit of Berlin, all the way up to Copenhagen, and beyond on that, up all the way up to Stockholm, I think. And so, before we get started, big thanks to recent subscribers. Their names are at the bottom of the screen. Of course, everybody that's watching the series, I appreciate that very much. So, let's get in there, make another passenger line for Riga. Let's get to it. Money, 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 people. We like monies, you know how it is. I like monies. Monies is good. It allows you to do stuff, build things, do all the things you want to do in life. You know, I don't even need that much monies, just enough monies that I do things. And today, it's going to be the Riga line. You bet. Riga, one of the very first towns to make us some serious cash money when it came to that fuel. That was where we really started to get the millions coming in. And this line's been good to us all along. I've also been busy doing a little bit of tree decor around certain aspects of things. So as when we get to do the train rides here soon, you get to see some really cool scenery. So I've been going through and adding brushery to things and all the stuff. So with that, let's set up a passenger line today for the Riga line. So the Riga line is going to obviously start at Riga, Gdansk, and then swing through Berlin and then up to Hamburg. So Gdansk and Berlin are going to get a double win out of this because they, of course, are also on the Euro line, so they'll have some chance. Then, of course, it's Copenhagen and up to Stockholm, and then making its way back. So let's start with some buses, shall we? I got a thing in my way. I can't see. There we go. Okay. Well, it looks like it did something with buses. Well, that has a bus line. Well, good for you. That also has a bus line. Yes, it does. Good for you. Did we put all the bus lines in for this? Please say yes. Well, Berlin has a bus line, but it's already in use. Hamburg did not get a bus line. Boo. Okay, well, we'll have to give them one. And Copenhagen, of course, did get a bus line. Yes, they did. And did Stockholm get their bus? Yes, they did. Well, good for them. I'm glad they got a bus line. How did I miss Hamburg out of that? Really? I didn't give Hamburg a bus line? Well, that was pretty cheap of me, wasn't it? You know what? In fact, we're actually going to give them a little bonus extra. I think I'm going to give them a little extra road as well. Isn't that nice of me? I know, right? So I think we're going to do that for them. And through here, do you want to go through there? Sure, I'll do that. There we go. There, that connects this little thing they've got going on over to this side of the town, and I think someone should be really happy about that. Let's give them a bus line, shall we? Let's go to buildings, we'll go to buses, train station. Where's the... Oh, it's way up here in the corner. Right. I was sure I'd given these guys a bus line. Anyway, it appears I did not. So... that's going to handle that to there. I guess that's going to handle that to there. And then you're going to handle it down to here. And then probably somewheres to here. Okay, that seems okay by me. I don't know. It doesn't really reach across the road here. That's a little unfortunate, but... I think these guys tried to expand here and try to get away with it. Too bad for them. So let's get that's Hamburg line in here. Wow, you really want to use the darkest color ever. Okay. Well, I guess it's not like total darkness forever. Sure. Are you going to figure that out? No. You did figure the rest out, though. So anything after 2... is broken because you didn't think of it. No, I don't want a new line. No. Let's not get excited there. I want to go back to this, get a waypoint out. And we're going to give this guy a waypoint up here. Now we'll go back to line 1 and we'll add a station after number 2. Right there. Very good. This is going to be the ham bus. The ham bus something. I forget what I'm using. Bus AC. Oh, clockwise. Duh. Man, you're really dreaming on that one, aren't you? All right, there we go. Right. So Hamburg has. We are including the B on them today, are we? Okay. Hamburg. There we go. Nice. So we have the bus lines already. Let's get some trucks onto them. What do you want? Well, Riga, let's start with them because, they're well deserving of a bit of a truck route here. So, buses. I would say I only got two bus stops for these guys, so I don't want to plug them up full of buses. Let's go with 2 of these, and we'll give them to the Riga line. There we go. Yeah, because it's only the 2 bus stops. It's barely wide enough for that, really. I hate to say it, but it's not a very big stop. And say with Gdansk, I think it only has 2 buses. Do I even have the buses on there? Yeah, we already have the buses on there for them. And then Berlin, of course, would have its buses, right? Yes, it would. Hamburg. How many people are waiting for a bus on that line? Not a lot. I might downgrade the buses on there. For a while, they were actually backed up, but they're not anymore. I might actually, maybe let's do that. Let's downgrade buses. I think I'm going to give them back to that. There. So that's closer to 33 out of 50. I think that's actually a better management of their bus routing. So now in Hamburg, since we didn't give them any buses, they're going to need some. We'll give them four buses. A, B, C, D. The list is getting long. Okay, there it is. Done. Up here in Copenhagen, this is 2 bus lines, and even then this was even smaller than Riga. So we'll give them 2 buses and see how it goes. Cope bus. Oh, I guess I should add an E to that, should I? All right. Well, we'll do that. Put an E on there. We don't want my sorting to go all wonky, people. Sorting is bad. So let's see. We got 1 and 2 buses up here, I guess, for these guys. So buy 2 buses. And we'll put them on SSIGKL MQR Stockholm bus. There we go. Nice. Okay, now for the train portion of the program. Where do you want to start the trains at? I would love to start them in Riga. I really would. Can you get away with that, though? Yes, you can. You could get away with that. It's going to be really squeaky, but you can get away with it. And then this, of course, this should be the passenger line there, right? And then it comes down here, and it says, I'm ignoring you there. And then this here is the passenger part. It is. And then it comes along here, and then swings up that way. Yes. All right. So we can get away with this. This is a fairly long run, considering. So maybe we try. I don't know if it's going to be worth the money here, though. Let's see. Can we... we don't need all the junk. I just need you to get out here. Something like that. And then we need a building. Thanks. There we go. There's a building for you. What do you want to do here? Oh, you haven't put the train line in, you goof. Sure. All right. New line. Ooh, dark blue. All right. Riga it is. Have you put any signals on it, though? I don't think so. Okay, listen. Before we get excited with that nice blue line, let's throw a few signals on there, you goof. All right. Sure. There's that one and that one. Yeah, you did this maneuver already, Max. And you had to go back and fix all the signals of all the things. Okay, there we go. And okie dokie. And on this side, it's fine. Now, I do realize I probably put way more signals in than I need. If you could get the trains to space out a little bit better, it's probably fine. But, I don't know. Money is money, people. And, sometimes you worry about it. Sometimes you don't. It's one of them times where I guess I'm not worried about money. So these have signals. We like that, at least up to here anyway. It does turn this way, and then the signals seem to disappear again. So I guess we'll put signals back in for that. And then this is the quirky train station. It's going to clip the corner on that and see if we can't get away with that maneuver. Okay, we're going to do that. And then somewhere's around here. And then up here a little bit, we'll maybe do something like that. And then in here. Okay, we're making our way around now, people. Okay, so we do have signals again. So signals. Yeah, signaled right up to here. And we do have a cross track. Excellent. Now let's try that line, shall we? Okay, the Riga Annex. Wow, fancy name. Annex. Not just any old station. It's the Annex. So we're going to stop here in Gdansk. And then we're going to stop here in Berlin. And then we're going to take a hard right up here to Hamburg. And then we're going to swing over here to Copenhagen. And then all the way up to Stockholm. Okay, and now we want to go back. Stockholm has to switch from track 1 to 2. There we go. Look at that. And then it comes back down this way and stops at Copenhagen again. No. You go back to 1, mister. You were doing just fine. And then you're going to go to here, right? You figured out that one okay? I hope so. And then swing around here and stop in Berlin. And then you're going to swing here and stop in Gdansk. And then that puts you back to Riga, right? And we don't have to do that again because that's the start of things. Excellent. This is going to be the passenger. PASS. The Riga line. RIGA. I don't know if I have line or TR. Let's see. I just have TR after them. So we have the Italian job line, the Isles line, the Greece line, the Eurozone line, the Balkans line, and of course the Riga line is now joining the fray as we now need to decide what we're throwing on it for trains. I have no clue. I really don't. I don't know. Gee whiz. What do we have here for diesel units? We have the M300s. The M300s, I wonder if that would actually handle the requirements that we want. And the rail bus, well, boring. Now, I do want to use the Hiawatha somewhere, right? That being said, the Hiawatha is going to have to be used on what would have to be a decently profitable line, and I can only see that happening with Madrid and Barcelona. I mean, the size of Madrid and Barcelona alone are probably going to have to carry this weight. Yes, it's great that Lyon is, looking pretty perky there. So I would think, because like Riga's only 170. Gdansk is 245. Yes, Berlin is 933 and 474, but then we're back into the really tiny stuff. And I think you're going to need a train that's going to have to deal with that tiny stuff. So I'm still thinking the M300 is the way to go for this line. So I say we do that. We'll buy it and we'll put it on the Riga line. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There we go. And we're going to bring up the Riga line here. Nope, not that. Thanks, though. The Riga line. We'll move that over here like this. We'll bring up the train like this. This line is 24 minutes. So, 6 trains. Do we try 5 trains? 5 5s or 25. So every 4 minutes and 30 seconds we try a train? Or do you want to go 4 minutes for 6 trains? You know what? We'll start it up, see what happens. That's what we're doing, people. We're taking a risk on it. Anyway, let's zoom on in on this little sucker and see what happens. Now, again, 4 of the 6 cities this is servicing are very small populations, like 1 to 200. So I always like saving these ones for what really small population lines look like, and then see if we can't make some money on them. Because these are this should be a relatively short, zippy line that we can try to make some. Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is some train action going on there, people. Oh yeah, I like that. But we can't be spoiling you with all the nice views. No, that can't happen. We can't be doing too much view spoilage. 2 minutes and 1 second. Let's go to manage vehicles. All right, well, we'll wait a little longer. We'll wait a little longer here. Because he's cruising along, right? Okay, well, we got people. 200, oh, no, I was going to say 207. All right, nobody for the Riga line, though. All right, well, the Euro line is very busy. Okay, which is good. We like to see busy. Anyway, nevertheless... Now, this number is coming down a little bit, so I think I will go with 5 trains. We'll see how it goes. So he's just cruising along, doo-doo-doo. He's very happy at his 100 kilometers an hour. And again, we can always replace these later. It's not like I'm trapped or anything like that. You're going to clone that train? Sure. Because I think we want to try and do 5 trains on here with this. Hey, he got a passenger. You betcha. I'll take 1. 1's better than none. So let's see. Okay, well, at least the Riga train is going to fill up. They're all going in one direction. I'm surprised about that. But sure. Nobody wants to go to Hamburg. Well, I feel kind of bad about that. But, I didn't plan it that way. I'm perfectly fine with that. The bus line up here, though, in Hamburg is packed. I like to see that, as we're getting an autosave happening now. Sure, he says. Autosave away. Why not? All right. Thank you. All right. So, we got a few people here. We got 5 going to Copenhagen and 25 going to Berlin. All right. Well, that kind of excites me a little bit. So we should see some people, making maneuvers going one way or another. We got 8 people going to Copenhagen now. That's actually good. Because we don't want to lose money hand over fist here, people. All right. He's making his way around into Copenhagen. Everything's fine there, as we're keeping an eye on the times here. Okay, coming in. Copenhagen looks like it's got people. How many has it got? 31 to Hamburg and 6 to Stockholm. Well, there you go. Aren't you something? All right, well, at least gave me a few bucks, and we're going to take them people and put them on there. Sure, as we get ready to put another train on here. The timer is ticking timer of things. I'm actually going to pause that up there for like 5 seconds, and now I'm going to manage this vehicle and put this next train on there. Boop. So I'm going with 4-minute timers, and that means now we put the next one on there. We should be down to 6, I think. Okay, anyway, we'll close that off as he is now making his way north to Stockholm. Okay, and look, there's a train for Stockholm Exchange. There's one there. So Stockholm, what do they got waiting around for us? 72. Well, this train is definitely coming back loaded, isn't it? You betcha. In fact, that's actually doing so well, we may have to put a bigger train on here. The line might prove me more resilient than expected, which is good. I like that. I like to see extra money to be made. It's always good to make extra. Look at that, 87, 88, 89. 36 going to Hamburg and 33 going to Berlin. Okay. So you left most of them people behind. You guys are bums. 3 are going to Riga. You could have taken them 3, right? We may actually need a bigger set of trains on here. What can I tell you? Because, I mean, these are going to be loaded down, people. They're loaded down. Okay. I mean, what can you put on there that's bigger? I don't know. Well, I do know. I mean, there's always bigger trains. There's always bigger trains, people. There's always bigger trains. I mean, you know, that's 321,000 maintenance, 369. I mean, 20, 40, 60. That's 177 kilometers an hour, though, dude. I mean, you just can't beat that. You can't beat 177 kilometers an hour. That's like, yeah, make things happen. Oh, you missed your window. You missed the window. Window. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, how can I fix that? Well, I mean, you can just stop all the trains for a few seconds. That's perfectly fine. Here, bring up 55, and we'll bring up 56 and 57. So we're going to stop all 3 of these trains for approximately 30 seconds. All right, so we'll watch the bottom timer here. First guy's going to come out now. As soon as he gets to 30 seconds, we'll start everybody up here. Okay, so there's our 26. So we'll start these guys all up now. He's already in the station. He's good to go. All right. There, that should space them everybody back out there. Meanwhile, we are keeping an eye on train 54 because we want to get the spacing right. Even if everybody's overloaded at the moment, okay, that's fine. But we still will need to clone one more, I think. So we got this guy coming down here. And, you know, because we want to feel good about the spacing, right? Because if we don't feel good about the spacing, it's not going to work out for us. So we got this coming down here. And I would think we get one more guy out here at the 4-minute mark. That's going to drop that to 4 minutes on the frequency. And then we can probably let this run for a bit. And then I bring it back to show you how it looks, right? All right. So what is the numbers? Yeah, like so many people want to go back to Berlin. So many people. It's crazy. So I guess that's kind of not a bad thing. And it looks like the line's going to make money if I just give it the capacity. So, I mean, I'm all for this, right? 338, 344. Yeah, he's just kind of getting into Berlin there. And we'll copy that one around. Sure. All right. Well, we'll let this line make some money. Look, we're at $500,000 for these tiny little trains, and I think I'm going to have to zoop them up. I think they'll make even more money. Now, going one way, they're not. But I think going the other, they will. Like, look at this guy. This guy's like 89. He's like, look at this. I got 40 people that want to go to Hamburg and Gdansk and all the things. So, you know, you let me make some money here, people. Okay, I'm going to bring you right back. I'll probably do some train swapping. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we switched them over to Zephyrs. And, yeah, they're pulling in between, like, 750,000 and, like, 1,000,009 is the highest I've seen so far. They're still kind of breaking in with the Zephyrs, so it's a little hard to say if they'll keep up those numbers. That being said, though, again, some of them stations don't pull in big numbers. So these trains may actually be too big for this line. Yes, it's crazy to see 184 people wanting to go into Berlin from Hamburg, but when only 9 people want to go to Copenhagen, you know, that doesn't pay for these big trains. So right now, like I said, there's the 1.9 million, and they're doing okay with that. But I am going to have to keep a close eye on them. I say, oh well, 2.4. That's a new topper there. So they might do okay. They might do all right as they continue to advance around the map, doing all the mappy things. And of course, I mean, you know, I always like seeing the Zephyr on the line. Never going to hurt me any. Yeah, you know, this is what they should be making. You know, classy, good-looking stuff like this. You know. Not not just blocky old diesel trains. Don't get me wrong, but all the diesel trains are all the same now. Like, they have no character to them at all, right? This is something. That's what this is. Anyway, people, that is what we got going on for this episode. It's a relatively short one, but we only have a couple to go. I think we'll do a freight line last. The Peninsula line is next. And then there's the tour, and that's about it. And for those watching, by the way, we're about to have a DLC drop on 2 Point Museum. I'm going to be playing that as well. So before we do the cutout here. So there's actually a summer theme going on there, too. I'm about to record that episode here a little later. So we got the summertime theme pack, and we got a DLC coming out here in a couple weeks. So it's a busy time still for me, people. It is always crazy, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm Max, of course. This is Transport Fever 2, the Eurozone. You bet. We're making some money. We like money. I like money. I always like money. I like, and I mean these guys up here. How many people they got up here now? Yeah, they got 100 people wanting to go south. So the southern direction. Oh yeah, this is gonna look good. Where are you at? You're catching up to them. Oh yeah, this is a great parting shot, people. This is awesome sauce. We always like to see a few passenger and freight trains run together. It always looks really cool. As he's gonna come in here for a quick stop, and this guy's gonna keep right on going. Zoom! Look at that. Oh, he's even making us stop. This is so good, so good. Oh, he emptied out faster. Hey, get them passengers on there. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Look at this. I'm giving you all this preview stuff of great looking lines just running around all over the place. All right, people, I'm going to cut out on this one. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.